Hey everybody, Wyoming James checking in from the Urban Micro Farm. So today's the day. Today's the day that we go get baby chicks. We've been waiting for them to show up anxiously for a few days now. We ordered. This is something new for us. Ordering this early in the year. So it's May right now. I think it's May 23rd right now. May 23. And here's the problem. We have, for about the last 4 days, had snow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Mandy pan forward here and look at the mountain there. Look at all the snow that's still on the mountain. I mean, we literally just got a snowstorm last night. So we get the call first thing this morning, bright and early, that our chickens are here. And we are headed that direction. So we're headed to the post office right now to get those birds. Coincidentally, this is the first time for Mandy because she gets to actually go pick up the baby chicks with us. So let's do that. We've rung the bell. We're just waiting for somebody to answer the door. It's way before hours, so hopefully they answer the door.
Stand by.
By, literally, just walk by. Hey, bro. Now he sees me. There, we got him. Hey, buddy. I'm here to pick up some chickens.
Chickens?
Yep.
Okay, let me grab Rick.
Okay.
Oh, here he is, actually.
All right. Hey, Rick. I'm here to pick up some chickens.
Okay, come on.
All right, thanks.
Right there, let me go grab my skin.
Okay. So, how many boxes did they say? 2, right? But we've got, looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 boxes. So, which is about right because that's where we're at. So. We got happy little birds. Okay, one of the boxes isn't ours. Sorry about that. So this box back here, I look in there and I can see there's some different colored birds. So they look like Americanas. So these are probably layers and they're not addressed to us. So actually, this box isn't ours either. So this one's ours, this one's ours.
Well, that's a big one.
Yeah. And, okay, so this is all one box. This bottom one's all one, and then the top one is the other one.
I heard you say 2 boxes.
Yeah, we said, well, I'm like, wait a minute, because we heard 2 boxes, but then I count 4, and I'm like, okay, but those aren't ours. We just realized that, so.
Okay.
You know, it still amazes me, 3rd year in a row, and the fact that as many chickens show up alive that do, I mean, these birds are being transferred between trucks and in and out of 2 to 3 days, and they make it. Like, I don't know how they do it. So it's our friends at the USPS. They're making sure they arrive on time and alive.
Thanks for your kind words. I got a little shortcut here.
Uh-huh. Thank you, mister.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So here we are. First thing I want to point out is we're in our new brooder setup. The new brooder setup is in the back quarter of the horse trailer. Horse trailer we use to haul all of the hunting camp gear, which is right there. So I've rearranged it so that we can have the heat lamps and this brooder setup. So this little guy jumped out of the box before we started filming, and I almost squished him with my knee, but he seems to be doing all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull these birds out of here one by one, and we're going to dip their beak. We've got warm water here. We're going to dip their beaks and then put them under the heat lamp so they know where the heat source is, and we will we'll keep going. So let's do this.
They look like they may want to just keep getting drinks. Look how thirsty they are.
So you count them, there's 4.
4. Mm-hmm.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well, I'm going to apologize ahead of time for the lighting in here. It's really overcast right now. It's end of the day, and there's not a lot of light coming in through the door. But end of the day, we've had a pretty good day so far. No losses. Okay, fingers crossed. No losses. Everybody seems to be doing okay. The heat lamps are working. I'm a little concerned whether or not, with as cool as it is outside, whether these heat lamps are going to keep them warm enough. So I'm gonna monitor them real closely tonight. Make sure that there's enough heat here. They're doing a really good job of bunching up under the lamps, trying to stay warm. Earlier in the day when we were checking on them, they were kind of spread out. They haven't made it clear back to the back end of the brooder yet, but I think there's enough heat coming off these lamps that it's keeping them fairly well warm. So aside from that, now Mandy did whip up a batch of what they call magic water, and what magic water is it's an electrolyte that helps these birds get hydrated after their long trip. You generally only give it to them for the first day. We're going to watch them real close, see if we can give it to them maybe a day and a half. And she made up, I think, 2 gallons of it. So we'll use that, and then when that's gone, hopefully these little birds are healthy and happy, and they can move on. So they're going through the feed pretty. So the camera died. So got a new battery in the camera. We're good to go now. So I don't even remember where I left off, but they're taking in lots of feed. Birds are doing well. They seem to be just doing okay. Like I said, the big concern is the heat, though the warmth. However, when we close the door, it stays pretty warm in here. I think it's getting. We have a thermometer that we have in here, and when we put it underneath the lights, it's up around 90, 95 directly under the lights. So that's about where they want to be for about the first day or so, and then we slowly take it down. The sooner we lower that temperature, the quicker they start to fledge out with feathers, and the quicker we can get them out on the pasture. So, but we want to make sure they make it through these first crucial days. So when they're spread out like this, when they're moving around, that tells us that that we're doing something right. So we'll probably pour a little more of that magic water to them, and try to keep them warm tonight, and we will check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks. And by the way, it's good to have you back.